What happened?
Well, she just pooped.
What the heck? That's because it probably needs to be cleaned out. He's super picky. What is wrong with you? Bad. My dog just pooped in on the floor. Not good. I was just saying we have well, we're recording, so hopefully we'll have a bunch of people listen to the recording. I don't know what happened to this. I set up a passcode and I'm still having to admit people. I don't know what I did wrong. Did it not ask you guys for a code?
Yeah, I had to put the code in, but then it also said I had to wait for you to let me in.
I don't understand. What the heck? It's so annoying. I swear to God, Zoom is driving me nuts lately. So now I have to sit here and admit people while I'm trying to talk. It's really frustrating. Okay, guys. So first of all, I wanted to just hop on with everybody tonight at some point so we could get any questions you have answered, and also kind of get everybody understanding what the push group's for, and then like what right now you should be doing as someone trying to hit that $4,000 bonus. And you know, here the cool thing is, honestly, is the fact that you have 4 months, right, guys? I mean, you have 4 months to hit a $4,000 bonus, and the quicker you do it, the quicker we can graduate you to the 12K group, and hopefully you can end out at the end of this 4 month with maybe even a 12K bonus. And I've seen people at the stage you guys are all at right now literally end out with a 40K bonus. So anything is absolutely possible. It's just all about you guys. How bad do you want it? Are you going all in? Are you plugging in? Are you doing the stuff that you need to do to make it happen, right? So it's going to be up to you and nobody else. I can want it for you, Danny, everybody on here, all your uplines. And at the end of the day, if you don't apply the things that you need to do and you're not doing income producing activities, if you're kind of pushing it aside, then it's not going to happen. So, you know, it's just like we have 250 people in the 4K push group and there's what, 30 people on here. I mean, and I get it. It's kind of a weird time. So maybe some people are at work and whatever, and we're recording, but how many people could be on here right now, but just aren't? You know what I mean? So first of all, kudos to you for being on here, number one. And number two, what I want you guys to remember is that the same, you know, there's all kind of walks of life on here. You know, there's people with different backgrounds. There's people with different, some of you guys have similarities as far as, you know, kids and jobs and things like that. But at the end of the day, everybody has a different story. Everybody has a little bit different goals and dreams. But the way to get there, it's the same way for every single person. There's some people on here, maybe you came in, you got your VIP bonuses, you kind of stalled out. And some of you guys, maybe you never just got started. Maybe you missed the VIP bonuses and then you really kind of stopped trying. There's a million different stories, right? There's a million different things. Or there's some of you maybe that are just kind of chilling and you just haven't put in a ton of effort. And now you're like, I'm going to do this. Well, here's the deal, guys. What I want you to keep in mind is that if you're just starting now, because of these bonus announcements, getting consistent, if right now is kind of when you're like, okay, I'm going all in, you have to understand that, you know, that it doesn't happen overnight. It's going to take that time and consistency to build up. And that's why I'm so grateful that there is 4 months for us to get these bonuses, because I truly believe that if you are one of those people that are just getting started consistent wise, like starting right when they announce the bonuses, you got all pumped up and you're like, okay, I'm going to actually do this thing. I believe that in 4 months, we can definitely get to 4K. I totally 1000% believe that you can do that, but it's going to take that consistent effort every single day. And what should you be doing as a 4K? As a 4K, I want you guys to know, you know, anybody that's not 4K yet, you do not need to be worried about anybody but you, right? And if you've got somebody under you, yes, check in with them. But what I would rather you do right now is plug them into this and plug them into the uplines above you. Right now, I want you to be solely focused on running like a crazy person. Amanda did. Somebody give Amanda the link if she wants to hop on, she can. If somebody wants to throw Amanda the link, she's totally welcome to hop on. I'm sure she's got some good tips for you guys. But I want you guys to keep the main thing the main thing. This is about you right now, guys. When you first start in Lavelle, it's totally about, I've got to get to 4K. Once you get to 4K, that's when you kind of have maybe a little bit of a team starting under you. That's where you can kind of now work as a unit to push you to, 12K and beyond. But right now, if you're not 4K yet, that means that you by any means should not be sitting back waiting for someone to do it for you. If you've got one person under you, two, three, that's not their job. I want you to pretend that it is your sole responsibility and no one else's to get you there. That's what I pretend every day in my business. And I'm a 200K. I don't ever count on Danny, Amanda, or anyone else on this planet to get me to my next level. I count on me. So what you as a not 4K yet should be doing right now is concentrating on the basics. Starting over at step one. Do you have a list of people? Hey, Amanda, thank you for hopping on. Do you have a list of people that these are people that I want in my business, whether that be a customer or promoter? This is a list of people that you're thinking, okay, I know why they need Thrive. My mom complains all the time that she doesn't sleep at night. My sister talks about losing weight and she's always trying the next diet fad. The lady next to me at work drinks 12 pots of coffee while we're there. So-and-so, my neighbor has aches and discomforts, whatever. You have a list of people. If right now you do not have a list, why? You need one, get one tonight, sit down, be strategic and think about, who do I know that needs Thrive? They need this product. They need to feel better, which is pretty much everybody on the planet. And then I want you to make a separate list of, who do you know that would make a good business partner? Who do you know that would love a $4,000 bonus? A $4,000 bonus could change their family's life. Who do you know? Who do you know that's maybe done a business like this before, has an entrepreneur spirit? You've worked with them and they have good work ethic. They're very positive on Facebook. They seem to be the type of person that other people follow. They have a lot of friends. On Facebook, they have a lot of likes and comments on their posts. Who are those people that you think should be? And then Nikki, I'm glad you said that. Right now what I'm working with you guys to do is, let's clean up one of the things we can do right now is an algorithm hack, where we can make sure the right people are seeing your stuff. And with you guys, especially the 4K group, I really want to make sure we're cleaning up your friends list and creating that prospect list for you, because a lot of you guys just don't know who your prospects are. So as long as you guys are coming into the push group every day, doing what I put out there, making it happen, and I promise you, you're going to see growth. You may look, I'm not a fortune teller. I don't have a crystal ball, and I don't live with you. I don't wake up next to you. I cannot know if you are doing the things that you need to do to get to where you need to go. All I can do is put it out there and hope that you're trusting and that you're going to do it, right? But I can't be there to know for sure. However, what I do know is that if you do these things, again, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know who's going to grab a 4K bonus or a 12K bonus. But one thing I do know is if you do this, you will be farther along at the end of this 4-month period. You will be somewhere, right? You may not have reached the 4K bonus, but here's the thing, you guys, is I've been doing Lavelle for 4 years. Danny, Amanda, have we not seen bonus after bonus come out? There's going to be more. We don't even know if they get to April and go, you know what, we're going to extend it. We have no idea. We don't know if they're going to do it at the end of the year again or come out with a different one. My point being is that get consistent, because whether or not you hit this bonus, you'll hit the next one or the next one, but you've got to start somewhere. And if this was the thing, this announcement was the thing that fired you up and inspired you to get your butt moving, realizing what's on the line, then that's awesome. And I'm glad you're here, and let's do the damn thing, right? Let's make it happen. But what you have to know is that business is like this, and it takes time to grow it. It takes time for your prospects to see that you're serious. It takes time to grow your prospect, grow your network. Most of you guys are working in warm market. If you are not yet a 4K, you are working in warm market. That means your friends, your family, acquaintances, the people you've already had on Facebook. Here's the thing, is that's where a lot of people get into trouble. What we're going to be teaching you over the next 4 months personally is I want you to grow your market. I want you to think well beyond your friends, your family, your acquaintances, your coworkers, and we are going to start adding to your network because, and for the first time, this may be the first time for a lot of you doing that. And with that said, now we have to grow a relationship with these new people that we're adding. Relationships don't grow in 1 second, right? You don't meet a friend today and say you're best friends tomorrow. A best friendship takes time to grow and build, right? Somebody that you realize, oh my gosh, I really like this person. We have a lot in common. I trust them. I relate to them. All of those things take a minute. So as we start to grow your network now it's going to have to be time to grow those relationships. Some of those relationships will cultivate rather quickly, and Thrive will come up and you'll start signing customers and promoters. And a lot of those relationships, in fact, the majority of them are going to take more time, right? When I'm adding people from groups and people out and about that I meet, it's usually anywhere between 3 to 6 months before Thrive might come up, or if Thrive might be something that they say, what is that? Or where I feel comfortable enough to bring it up myself. So with that said, we're kind of on hyper go time here. And so I would urge you to step out of your comfort zone, and I'm going to urge you to do some things that I don't normally do, which is be more aggressive. With bonuses like this, I am literally messaging people and I'm using the voice recorder, guys. Do not type out. Use the voice recorder. That is $1 million tip right there. I want you to message people. Danny, girlfriend, I know you might think I'm crazy right now, but I have got my hands on something that I think I'm about to get a $4,000 bonus. Like, what would an extra tax return do for you? Look, this might be your cup of tea and it might not be. And no hard feelings if it isn't, but I would not have been able to live with myself if I didn't tell you that your family could possibly get a $4,000 bonus. Hold on a second, let me mute out. I would not be able to live with myself if I kept this to myself. What kind of friend would I be? Let me know if you want to know more. If not, no hard feelings, no big deal, right? But I'm going to be aggressive right now. I'm reaching out to those people on my chicken list, and I'm using that voice recorder. I'm letting them hear my excitement, my passion. If you guys are scared and nervous, that's okay. Say it. Say it in the voice recording. Say, this is something I normally do. I'm really nervous to reach out to you. But at the end of the day, I just felt like I wouldn't be a good friend if I didn't. Or I know you, and I've seen your posts. I know your struggles, and who would I be to make that decision for you? So I'm just letting you know about it. If you want to know more, let me know. If not, totally cool. No pressure. And you guys, we've set up tomorrow night. There's going to be an online event for you to send any prospects to that have asked you questions about the products. Get them to this event. If you guys do not know what I'm talking about right now, you're not plugging in. Why do you not know what I'm talking about right now? You've got to plug in. Wanting a $4,000 bonus means knowing what's happening. Means checking in every day with this push group and the 2020 Dream Team page so that you know what's happening. And right now, we have 2 different lives this week. One tomorrow night, where I'm going to be interviewing 2 people. We're going to be sharing our Thrive experience. We are going to talk your prospects into signing and then say, get back with the person that sent you to this video. Get back to the person that sent you to this live. If you guys want to know how to invite to this the correct way and the verbiage, there is a video I did in the Dream Team 2020 page. Please watch that video first, then grab the link to that event on Tuesday, tomorrow, and send it out. And it's the night before or the day of is the perfect time to get that link out to people. If you concentrate every week, twice a week, I'm going to be doing these. One's a business opportunity on Wednesdays. Tuesdays is more product based. If you concentrated, if all you did between now and the end of April is concentrated on getting 5 people a week to those events, your business will grow. Period. End of story. Utilize those. If you're not utilizing those events, that's your bad, because we are trying to make this as easy as possible. All you have to do is be excited, get somebody excited, send them to the events. So I want you guys to know what we're putting in place. And then every day you come to the 4K group and I'm going to have, do this today. Because a lot of you guys just don't realize what income producing activities are. So do this today. Even if it feels not natural, uncomfortable, out of your comfort zone, do it anyways. How bad do you want a $4,000 bonus, a $12,000 bonus? If there was ever a time to push yourself and grow yourself, it's that. I want you to keep it simple. 2 customers, 2 promoters, teach it, do it. You need to know nothing beyond that. You need to not concentrate on anything else beyond that. If you are not thriving free right now, dadgummit, let's let that happen. Let's make that happen before the end of this month. Get your 2 customers, whatever we need to do that. Utilizing your upline, 3-way messages, anything. If you're not 4K yet, the only thing you should be doing is sharing your story, other stories, being excited, and then hooking them up with someone else. Hooking them up with someone above you. That's how you're going to learn. That's how you're going to grow. That's how you're going to know what to say. And if you don't feel extremely comfortable putting them in a 3-way message, take the screenshots of the conversation and send it to your upline and say, this is what's happening. What should I say next? That's how you're going to learn. That's how you're going to grow. But you're never going to learn and grow unless you're adding to your network daily, building new relationships, and then reaching out and stepping out of your comfort zone with the relationships you already have built and formed as of right now. I want to pull in Amanda and Danny and see, just 4K, what is your vision of somebody running for the $4,000 bonus? What are your best tips on this is all they should be doing?
Listen, I gotta jump in here real quick because I'm gonna forget it. You know how I am. Okay, so going back to the live event. Okay, first of all, guys, I'm gonna tell you this is gonna explode your business. If you stay focused on like adding into your network and you're spending that time every day, adding to your network, you're loving on people's stuff. You're not just focused on what you're putting out there. You're loving on other people's stuff. You're commenting on other people's stuff. You're interacting. You're actually getting to know people. Okay. That's part of this business. I'm sorry if you don't like that, but it's true. You have to spend time loving on people. And I can almost always guarantee the people that are loving on people, because if your page isn't getting much love, you're either posting stuff that's very irrelevant to your audience or you're not engaging yourself. Okay, so if you're not getting much love on your page, maybe you've got everything, your settings all jacked up, you need to do these steps. You need to say, how can I grow the most reach? How many of you guys can honestly say, and listen, if your goal is, if you're on here right now, every single one of you are on here right now, you want to earn the bonus. Okay, you've got to say, what are you working for? What is that bonus going to mean for your family? What's it going to mean to you? Maybe you don't have kids or you don't have whatever. Maybe you're paying off something. You need to know why you want that goal first. Okay. But whenever you start and you can start adding people to your network and you start engaging with those people, how are you going to get those people to see what you have? You've got to talk about it. You've got to create some kind of want for what you have. Maybe it's you going on the Ultimate Thriver, and it doesn't matter what size you are. People that won last year, they were all shapes and sizes. You don't have to lose like a ton of weight. You can be focused on your fitness. It's all about that transformation, right? But then you're putting that out there. Okay, that's great. That's demonstrating the products or maybe something else that you're doing. Quit overthinking that it's got to have this perfect sales pitch, because it's not about the sales pitch, guys. It's about why should somebody want this product? All right, start there. And then whenever it comes to the opportunity, you talk about the things that you want to accomplish. Maybe it's something that you're not comfortable talking about right now, so it's hard for you to put that out there. I used to not want to claim certain stuff because I didn't want people to think, oh, it was all about the show of the money, of a car, whatever. And then I was like, why am I not doing that? My friend over here could have a car if she just worked for it. All we're doing is sharing. We're painting that, creating that vision. How are you going to do that money-wise? You went to the grocery store. Do you have a Lavelle card? No? Okay. Do the Lavelle, copy and paste the income disclaimer. You put $10 in gas in your car. It doesn't matter. You don't have to share how much gas you put in your car, but that's all your check was this week. Somebody out there went and counted change, found change in the, or borrowed money from somebody, or didn't have money to even put gas in a car for the car they didn't even have. So guess what? You just blocked them from a whole bunch of blessings. You need to focus on what can you do to help somebody else, and you're going to get to your goal. I just got to say one more thing about the party, the online events. You guys, I used to utilize my stories by putting that into my stories, whether that was Instagram, whether that was Facebook. TikTok didn't exist back then. And how can you get somebody from one platform to another? Well, okay, a simple post. What would you do with $4,000 if you had it tomorrow? And literally, guys, just that. What would you do with $4,000 if you had it tomorrow. Boom. You just got a list of people. Hey, that post I put out that you commented on what you would do, I have a way that you could earn that. Would you be interested? That's a great way to reach out to somebody. But the online events, you put them into the things, okay, into your stories or whatever. You talk about this opportunity that you have, and you can send an invite to those people once you have that conversation with them that they now have seen your products. If you're adding to your network and people aren't seeing your stuff, you're limiting stuff. So that's all part of this learning process that Lisa is talking about. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, some of you are like, okay, well, I'm going for 4K. I'm just going for 4K. And you're talking down to yourself. Like, I'm going for 4K. There's some people that are really excited about going for 4K right now. Then there's some people that are like, oh, I'm going to go for 4K. And you think you're like so far away from that 12K mark. But let me tell you what, you go 4K and you teach somebody to go for like VIP 800, that person's now going to be hungry because they're going to start creating their vision for 4K. And then you can show them how you got there by helping the people, right? And it creates a vision within your organization and your team. The more teamwork that you have while you're doing that, the more other people are going to start to believe in themselves and start to create that vision. And you guys, you can go clear to the top with this. But some of you guys have never added to your network whatsoever. You have to start with the basic steps. Some of you guys on here right now are not, you're not confident in yourself. And I want to tell you that it has every single ounce to do. You have to tell yourself every day, like positive affirmations, look yourself in the mirror, and tell yourself that you can do this. Why not you?
You know, I
Why
want to
can't
say
anybody else?
I want to say one thing about that, Amanda. You guys, you can't get to where you want to go unless you can visualize yourself being there. I want you all to do this post tomorrow. I want you guys to go online and I want you to think about if you were a 12K, what vehicle would you get? What vehicle? I want you to pick out 4 different cars and I want you to make a post and show all 4 cars and say, hey guys, I'm running towards getting my car bonus. I'm so excited because it's gonna happen. Like it's around the corner. Which one should I get? When I get there, which car would you choose? You guys, that's showing your network. It's not asking anybody to join your business, but it's showing people that's where you're going. And I know you're thinking, well, I'm not even 4K yet, Lisa. No. 12K is around the corner. I've seen people all of a sudden hit their stride and hit 12K in a week. Like 12K can be as quick as you want it to be, but it's around the corner. Just like being a millionaire is around the corner. Being 40K is around the corner. That's a post that's going to draw people's attention. Wait, what does she mean she's going to get a new car? Somebody's going to give her money to get a new car? Wow, that's pretty cool. It's those little things. I'm not going to lie. I've always half-assed it. I made up my mind either. Yes, girlfriend. Be honest with yourself. Look in the mirror. Danny, what do you got?
Sorry, I was just looking for a post because in 2000, I started in 2017 and I was, it was March 27th, 2017. I had like 30 days to go to hit these bonuses, the exact same bonuses. And let me tell you, it takes one person to change your entire business. I missed my VIP 1600. 7 days later, I signed someone. The day she signed, I hit 4K. 6 days later, I hit 12K. So one person. So reaching out, if you've been in this industry or, in this company for a while and you haven't hit it yet and you've exhausted your warm market, like your friends, your family, then you need to, like everybody was saying, you have to grow your friends on Facebook or Instagram, whatever social media platform you use. I add friends every day, and I use birthdays to get rid of friends, and I go through my alphabet to get rid of friends. So like especially on birthdays, I go through and I look at their feed before I send them a birthday message in Messenger to learn a little bit about them. Just yesterday, I sent a birthday message to someone that I've never spoken to before, and she has her cat's sick. So in the voice message, you know, I hope you're enjoying your day, even though I know your kitty's sick. I hope you can still enjoy your day, you know. And it started the conversation because she told me about her cat. You know, you don't have to know these people personally to make them feel that you do, right? So just get to know them a little bit, grow your network. Like I said, go through your alphabet. Samples, you guys, get samples into people's hands. This is, I can't stress this enough. You know, this is what's going to get people to love the product, and they're going to want to tell everybody about it, like you did when you joined, right? So get them in people's hands, and then when they decide they want to actually place their order, and then that's when you ask them, okay, did you want to use the products, or did you want to make some extra money and go after these bonuses and use the products? You know, I was sending out a message to, I don't know if you guys were on Katie Muntz's Power Hour last week, but I got a message. She put like a little script type message in there, and I copied and pasted it. But I do it differently. Like Lisa said, voice message is power, guys. They hear your voice. They hear you're a real person. They hear your excitement, your passion. You know, and I just tell them, you know, and a lot of these people, I'll reach out to them that, you know, they are my customers or we've spoken to in the past about maybe joining the business. And you can go into your messenger, and at the top you can search, you know, promoter, opportunity. You can do like search any words, and it will pop up at all your conversations that you've had with people that contain those words. So go back through and, you know, reintroduce yourself if it's been a while to these people. You know, I again with these birthdays, like some of these people I've spoken to in the past, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like in my head, I'm like, I'm embarrassed to send them a birthday message because it's been years since I've spoken to them. And when I did speak to them last, it was so spammy. But, you know, I have to suck it up, and I have to just, you know, show them the person I am today. And, you know, so definitely voice message with birthdays, so it doesn't get like clogged up on their feed with everybody else sending birthdays. Oh, so like I was saying in the beginning, I was trying to find my post in 2017, like towards the end after I had already reached my 12K. On my dream board for years, even before I started this business, was a Cadillac Escalade. And then when I started this company, I'm like, it's too good to be true, right? Like there's no way. So when I got my auto bonus, I went to Cadillac and I got the big like book, and I brought it home and I took a picture of it, and I posted about it saying, you know, this is on my dream board. I'm manifesting this, you know. Let me tell you, just I think it was like 4 or 5 months later, I was driving home in my Cadillac Escalade. I never thought in a million years that I would have ever had that at my age. Would have been like 10 years from now. But I'm telling you, you have to, like Lisa said, go to Cadillac or go to Lexus or wherever go to multiple vehicle, you know, what do you call them? Dealerships, and take pictures, sit in them, you know. But kind of going off course here, but you know, you have to grow your network, and you have to, you know, show people what you're striving towards, right? It doesn't have to be what you're achieving now. You know, you can get a weekly paycheck. It could be $5. It could be $500. Nobody needs to know that.
I want to give everybody $1 million tip, and then Amanda, I'll let you talk in a second. Here's $1 million tip. I want each one of you guys to pretend that you don't have any friends or family or acquaintances interested in this. Okay? I want you to pretend that you have to start from square one and make new friends. Because here's the deal, guys. For most of you, your friends and family, they're going to come along later. They need to see your journey a little bit. They need to see that it's not a flash in the pan, that you're serious about it. They'll come along. Now, some of you may get lucky and they'll come along sooner than later, but I want you to literally physically pretend every day that you need all new people. And, you know, Amanda's going to cover this, but yes, I friend people I don't know. But here's the thing. I'm friending people I don't know, but I met them somewhere in a group, in a Facebook group, you guys. What are those 5 to 7 things that make you you outside of Lavelle? Go join 3 or 4 groups, make that introductory post. I'm going to actually go over this tomorrow in the 4K group, and make an introductory post, have a question on it, and all of those people that start to say, welcome to the group and nice to meet you, and they start giving you answers to your questions or feedback, those are your new friends. Those are people you can now friend request. And when they say, how do I know you? Oh, we're in the dog group together. We're in the taco group together. We're in the My Favorite Things group together. We're in the long hair group together. It doesn't matter. There's a group for everything. And they're going to go, oh, okay, sweet, girlfriend. Oh, yeah, you joined yesterday. And now you have a new friend. And now it's about every day getting up, pulling out your list of potentials. Potentials are people, your friends that you are making in these groups. And you're going to go to their Facebook pages and you're going to comment on their posts. You're going to like their posts. You're going to get in their inbox when something sticks out to you and say, wow, I loved your post today, or where'd you get that purse, or I love that shirt you were wearing, or oh my God, your dog is so cute. The millions is made in Messenger. Like, getting in Messenger is where you're going to build the relationships even quicker. And eventually, because you're interacting with them, they're going to see your Facebook posts, and they're going to see your Facebook post tomorrow when you post, hey guys, I'm working towards my auto bonus. I should be getting it in a couple months. Which car would you choose if your company was going to pay for it? Which one would you go for? Like, they're going to see that post and they're going to go, I wonder what she does, or how's she going to get a car paid for? And guess what? They may not message you, but they saw that post and they're thinking, and you planted a seed. And then one day you're going to make the right post, or you're going to feel comfortable enough to approach them because you know them and they trust you and you like them and you've built a relationship and a friendship. So yes, you want to be aggressive. I want you to all pretend that, you know, if you're counting on trying to get to 4K, if you're counting on your friends and family to do it for you, your current network, that's a big mistake, because your current network is usually the last to follow. They'll come, but they need to see that this is serious, that you are moving and shaking, and that you are passionate. And that doesn't happen overnight. That happens as you start to prove it by your posts on Facebook. And if you don't know what to post, go stalk Amanda, Danny, me, Stacy, anybody in Lavelle that you look up to, or that inspires you. Go stalk their Facebook page. What kind of posts are they making? Take those posts, make them your own if you're not sure what to post. There's so many examples out there. But at the end of the day, when you wake up every day and go to that 4K push group, there's going to be, do this today, do that today. And if you guys are going and cleaning up your friends list and making that prospect list, you guys are going to start to develop a list. And then, you know, it's as easy as sending out messages like, you know what, you were on my heart. I don't know if this is your cup of tea or not, but I'd love to give you a link to an event tonight. You can watch from the comfort of wherever you are. You might win something, and who knows, you might like it. You know, if you want the link, let me know. Like, very easy, and reassure people that you don't care what they do. Like, they're not hurting your feelings. You just wanted to let them know. And then on to the next. Remember, nobody wants to join anybody that's desperate. Nobody wants to join anybody that's needy or begging. You don't have to act like, oh my gosh, I need you right now. Like, look, on to the next. You're going to get no's, you're going to get maybes, and you're going to get maybe later, and you're going to get, I'm not sure. You're going to get all those. But along the way of getting all those, you're going to find somebody that goes, you know what, I do want to know more. Yeah, you know what, I do want to check out that event tonight. And then they're going to hear us giving them that third-party credibility, and we're going to send them back to you to get started. It starts there. It may not be this week's event. It may not be next week's, but it'll be one of these weeks where you hit that person. And you just heard what Danny said. Danny ran into somebody that literally took her from, she missed VIP 1600. She wasn't moving fast. All of a sudden she hits somebody that goes 4K overnight, then she goes 12K. I mean, that's how quickly one person can change your business. Amanda, go ahead.
Yeah, so I know that's an uncomfortable thing for some of you guys to friend friend people you don't know. But Lisa kind of said it pretty well there when she said, the fact is like, you've got to meet people. You've got to find what you have in common with people, and you have to be open to that. You guys, this is networking. Okay. And you're going to need to do that. And a lot of people do not do these basic things. Okay. And here's one of them. Do like a memory jogger. Sit down with a notebook and say, okay, where do I go on a regular basis? You can start here. Where do you go? You go to your doctor's office. You go to your dentist office. I'm friends with everybody in my dentist office. I'm friends with everybody at my doctor's office. Well, not everybody, because it's kind of a little rotating door. I'm friends with everybody at the eye place. You guys, I like friend people. If I'm going getting vitamin infusions, I'm having conversations. It's not necessarily about the product. So please never think that. One of my newest promoters, I met her when I went to go get an IV infusion, and I was talking to the guy because he was the one doing the Botox. She wanted invited to my Botox party. I said, guess what? I'll have a Botox party. I'll shoot you a friend request on Facebook. Is that cool? Yep. Boom. She's seen Thrive. And then she was messaging me, hey, I need more energy. And then guess what, guys? Because she felt comfortable messaging me about it and like following me, and I didn't push her on my products. She saw something that I had and she wanted, right? Then she tried the products. She shared the products. Imagine how that ripples when people say, you know, I got started in this. Make sure you're utilizing anybody that's joining. They know how to get their referral link out there. They know how to share about these products out there, and it ripples. Guess what? Every single one of their friends now that are questioning, asking stuff, you can shoot them information, because that's going to be a call to action. I've already said 2 things that you should be Googling or Pinteresting or whatever right after I do this. Memory jogger to grow your network. Okay. That's one of them. And then how you can do a call to action, meaning I'm not talking about a sales pitch. What do you want that person to comment so it helps give you a follow-up? What do you want them to respond? I just told you a little bit ago, put up 4K. What could you do with $4,000? Okay, these people now have to answer you if they want to respond. What are they going to do with $4,000? You get people saying, I'd buy a new car. Okay, follow up. Follow up. How do you follow up with that? Hey, I seen you said that you would buy a new car with $4,000. Did you know that my company is offering that right now? It's free to join, but it's great to have these products, and you need to check it out. You know, some people don't like signing free promoters. Me, I don't care, as long as I have a plan in place for them to get products in their hands ASAP. They can start working their business. Where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's no effort, you're not going to make it. Okay. So Lisa, I don't have anything else to say unless you want me to talk on our touch.
No, I mean, I think honestly, you guys, it's plugging in, utilizing what we are putting out there, making sure that you guys are developing a list of people, right? Who these are people I need to be working with every day. Don't spend your free time in Messenger just scrolling aimlessly. Have a list and know this is my list of people that I need to go to their Facebook page. I need to like a post, comment on a post, heart a post, and get in their Messenger about something. Like, these are my prospects. And you're going to know who those prospects are by going through your Facebook, Instagram, who are those people that are not in Lavelle. Don't spend your days connecting with Lavelle people. That does not grow your business. Every waking minute you have for the next 4 months needs to be in the Messenger or on someone's Facebook page that is not part of Lavelle yet. And if you're doing that, those people are going to see the posts you're making. The second piece of that puzzle is making sure you're posting in your stories and making sure you're posting on your timeline. In your stories, you can be definitely more salesy. You can post about, you know, the hair before and after pictures, and you can post about, you know, bonuses and all of that. On your timeline, make that more about those 5 to 7 things that make you you, with a sprinkle of Thrive in there, right? Think about 3 posts a day, 2 posts that are just about your life with showing your patch, you know, your products are in the background while you're talking about your kids in a post, or what you bought at the grocery store, and then 1 post that has to do with business in a non-salesy way. For instance, like the one I shared with you guys about tomorrow. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so close to my car bonus. when I get my bonus, my company is going to pay for my car. Which one would you get? Like, that's a business post. That's the kind of post I'm talking about, not join my team, or nobody wants those posts. They want to see what it's doing to change your team, your lifestyle, other people. Share stories from the fan page and utilize the things that we're putting out there. Hop on the Zooms, take notes, do something you learn on that Zoom the very next day. Make sure you're plugging people into Tuesdays and Wednesdays live events. And I promise you, your business is going to grow. Keep it simple and go into every day knowing that you need to make new contacts. Okay, we've got about 10 minutes left. Does anybody have a pressing question that they need answered? And don't forget, you guys can use the push group to ask questions. That's what that group is for. Anybody can post if you're running into an issue, or you know, first of all, I want to always stay positive, but if you have valid things that are going on and you really want help and you want feedback, you can put a post in there, and you're in a group of other people reaching the common goal that you're trying to reach, 4K. You guys need to help each other, utilize each other, lean on each other, and above all else, be positive. It's your self-talk, guys. That's the biggest thing I find with for people that are not yet 12K. The thing they struggle with the most is their self-doubt, and they get in their own way with their words in their head by constantly putting out into the universe things that, you know, just aren't true. It's things that they're deciding are true. Yes, I can stand for a long. Okay. I saw the Tuesday page for the customers. Is there a separate one for Wednesday for potential promoters? And I haven't found that yet. Yes, I'll be posting that link for potential promoters tomorrow. I didn't want people to get them confused and all of that. So every Tuesday, for Tuesdays, I'll be posting the link on Monday, because you shouldn't be sending or inviting anybody any sooner than a day before. Never. They'll forget about it and there's no point. You either want to be doing it that day or the day before, sending your invites out. So yes, the link for Wednesday for the prospect video will go out tomorrow. That link will go out tomorrow for prospective promoters. Anybody else want to put in the chats any pressing questions?
Hey, Lisa.
Yes.
Also, I know a lot of people are afraid to go live. Interview someone. We've had lots of bonuses in the last, almost 4 years I've been doing this. So find someone that has hit any bonus, right? Even a VIP bonus, or, but mostly these like 4K or 12K, 40K, 80K bonuses, even 200K. Find someone that will go live with you that you can interview. Just to show people that it is attainable, that there are people that are reaching these goals and these bonuses. So do that, because especially if you're afraid to go live alone, going live with someone is huge. And just write down, a couple questions and go, over it with them beforehand. So, they can kind of give you some other, questions to ask as well. Because I'm sure, we've all been interviewed lots of times, so we know what questions we're normally asked.
Dude, that's $1 million tip. Because the biggest thing you guys said you're scared of is going live. That's why you pull in somebody else, guys. Let them do most of the talking. All you have to do is start the live out with, this is my friend Danny. I just wanted her to share how much she grabbed the crazy bonuses that are out. They were out 3 years ago. She grabbed one. I'd love for you to hear her story. Danny will do the talking. That's all you got to do is start it. It's a perfect way for you to get used to going live. That's $1 million tip right there. Anything else? We're going to get the recording out. You guys utilize the push group. Plug into 2020. When you can be on a Zoom, get on it. I'm not saying you have to be on everything, but when you got spare time and nothing to do, I don't ever want to hear you don't know what to do or nothing to do. Like, if you literally don't know what to do, get with an upline and say, tell me what to do, or hop on one of the recorded Zooms. Listen to a tip, get right off of it, and go do that tip. I promise you guys, there is so much information out there. You guys, I also made a video going over the bonuses for the comp plan. I have had so many people messaging me saying how helpful that's been. They're literally taking my video when somebody wants to know more and say, watch this, and they're signing people with it. Like, we're trying to make this as easy as possible for you guys. Just remember, your excitement's what sells. Knowing what's in the products, knowing how to message support, knowing where to find this, that, or the other, none of that is important, and none of that is going to make you money. The only thing that's going to make you money is being excited, adding to your network, and then hooking them up with somebody else. Third party credibility, that is going to be the huge part of this. That's the key. So we'll get this recording out there as soon as possible. I want to thank Amanda and Danny for hopping on and sharing. And you guys, 4K, you keep it simple. 2 customers, 2 promoters, teach it, do it. If you have not yet done that, 2 customers and 2 promoters, that is your first step. I want you to pretend like you're in your VIP period and that's what you're running for. Set limits, set goals, set attainable goals for yourself. If you're sitting on here and you've been in the business and you're not even thriving free yet, then make that your first goal. What's attainable for you? Do you think it'll take you to the end of the month? Okay, put that as your goal for the end of this month. It's baby steps, you guys. It's starting somewhere. Don't compare your schedule and your goals to someone else's. You are all different. You are all unique in your own ways. You all have your own challenges and you all have your own strengths. It'll come, but you have to start somewhere. Okay, that's it. You guys are amazing. I'm so excited to see where the month takes us. You know, every month I'm gonna be touching base with you guys in a Zoom where you guys can ask questions and we can celebrate successes. And I cannot wait to move our first person. I know we're gonna be seeing some of you guys reach that 4K quickly, and we'll be able to move you to the 12K push group. I'm so excited to watch that happen. And I'm just excited to know that after this ends, guys, in 4 months, I want every single one of you guys to be able to look in the mirror and say, you know what, I gave it my best. And I may not have grabbed that 4K bonus, but you know what, I'm thriving free and I've got a new team member. I want you to know you are farther along and that it might not be this time, but it will be that next time, or that next time you will always finally hit it if you just get consistent. That is going to be the key. I appreciate all of you guys, and just know teamwork makes the dream work. That's what we're here. You are never bugging us. That is what uplines are for. One tip I wanted to give too, you guys, if you have no product on hand, guess what? You don't need it. Because if somebody wants a sample, you have them PayPal you the money, then you send it, you take that money and pay for it and send it through the cloud office. Send them the sample that way. Like at this point, there's no excuses. And I promise you, if you have somebody super interested that's willing to pay $15 for a 3-day sample, I promise you someone in your upline is going to help you send that out. Someone's going to help you. So don't use as excuses, I don't have product. I don't want to hear any of that, because I promise you, if you've got somebody truly interested that you can get in a 3-way message and you put in the funnel correctly, I have every ounce of everything in my heart that someone between you and me, even if it has to go all the way to me, is going to help you get that sample out, period. We're all here to work together as a unit, and that's how that goes. So don't let these things that you're letting be excuses for you hold you back. There are always ways around. Whatever your excuses are, we can find a way around those things. And if you don't know how to do that, message your upline and say, this is my excuse right now. How do I get around it? And troubleshoot. That's what we do. Put it in the 4K group and see what others' advice is. But whatever you do, don't throw in the towel. This is a process. It may take till that 4th month for you to start seeing what you need to see if you're just getting consistent right now. So don't give up. Keep pushing. Don't even stop, because we don't know what's going to happen. What if they got to April and they said, you know what, we're going to extend this another 2 months, and that's all you needed? That's all we don't know. And this company is so crazy, we just don't know. But even if they don't do that and they never brought back another bonus in life, where you can get to in this business is huge, just with our normal comp plan. It's insane. So I love you guys. Thanks for helping on with me. And watch, well, I'm sorry I got the tasks out for today a little late, but tomorrow I'll be doing them the night before, so you guys have them. I won't make that mistake again. All right, thanks again, Danny and Amanda. And if you guys both want to hop on the next Zoom with me, I love you. If not, that's okay, I understand. All right, love you guys. See you guys later.